Politically, the most
Well, when I
significant
was a
about Ludwig
child,
II was that he signed
I
the
always
independent
liked
Bavarian
playing with
statehood to Prussia
dresses.
in 1870. Bavaria became a part of United Germany, and Ludwig became a figurehead prince under the Prussian Kaiser.
Oh God, yes. A quick question.
has been
The
involved
fuck
in the
does this have to
100
do with a
Years'
black
War. People
fucking
were
wolf,
trying to-
asshole?
Prussia's push to unite the German states made some amount of sense.
Quit
Still,
with
Ludwig
the
must have had
fucking
other
yapping.
options. At the very least, he should have negotiated better terms.
We want 3D werewolves and we want them now.
I
was
want
manipulated.
3D. They
Yeah.
fucking blew the
At least that's what
load
I
so
think, anyway.
early with those 3D fucking werewolves.
What about Ludwig personally?
Well, I considered
find
him
two
a
perspectives
great
on
friend of
Ludwig.
mine, but that
The view that
was not
tourists
something
get
that he
is the
shared. He
romantic
gave that to
ideal,
Wagner.
Ludwig, the tormented loner. Then there is the
He called
historian's
me
point of view.
Harem Boy. I
Ludwig
don't know
was
why.
plagued with guilt over his sexual
Okay, clearly
orientation
this
and
guy
hey, there
is
we
the
go.
Black Wolf.
self-loathing.
Yep, there you go.
But I
Yeah.
take it you're not
Representation.
buying
There
either
it
of
is.
you.
Yep.
The fight
Well,
is
it's all
over.
Convenient, isn't it? That he was a devout Catholic, there is no question, and I'm sure there were pressures on him to be normal. But he was no prude. He loved Byron,
He loved dicks.
philosophy, the French court.
Does
If anything, Ludwig was too
Does
much
loving
an
Byron
egomaniac.
make one
He
not a
didn't give a
prude?
damn what anyone
I
thought. And
guess.
besides, he
Yeah,
didn't try to hide any of his relationships. If he suffered from
I
Don't see
mean,
those
he
as
could have, like,
diametrically opposed.
Loved
disillusioned.
Byron.
anyone loved
Like,
him
there
back,
could have
he was
Did I say
himself
A Byron guest bedroom.
He loved Byron.
Byron
Did I say
and
Byron?
Ludwig sitting in a tree.
Did I say-
Fucking.
Did I say
Byron
Byron?
was
I
filled with
meant
self-guilt.
licking
I'm
Cool
sure
Whip
it's
off
not
other
about
men's
that.
cocks. I get those confused all
Is
the
that
time.
is
my
that
own
what
book
we
set the
were?
record
Yeah.
straight.
Okay.
We call that pulling a Byron. It's a, he was the
Anyway,
one who
would
kind
you
of
like to see my
popularized it.
summary?
Midnight sleigh rides.
Would that have been something? To be out at night and suddenly see him sweep by with his entourage?
Why?
It's
It's.
sleigh.
I mean, it's so much more
Being
beautiful
outdoors
at
and
the
the rushing wind of the
nighttime
sleigh calmed
because
him
it's
down.
so different in the
Sometimes
daytime.
even the sleigh wasn't enough. He would stop in some remote woods, order his servants to stay
I
put,
think
and go wandering
Grace
off by
stopped
himself
working.
for hours. He drove the circus
That's not
days.
compute. There we go. She had to reboot.
Tell me about Bismarck.
Bismarck.
It is the
He was
best
the
capital
Prussian
out of all
Kaiser's
of the state
chancellor.
capitals. North
It is
Dakota
the most
the shit.
delicious
Bismarck
jelly.
had a reputation for learning people's weaknesses and manipulating them. It's a matter of
Oh my
record that
God.
he had spies.
Clearly,
on
this
Ludwig's
man
staff.
has
He
manipulated
may
more
even
than a
have had
few
henchmen even
weaknesses
closer
in
to
his
the
life.
king. And he was involved in the conspiracy to declare Ludwig insane.
Oh.
I feel a way
Yeah.
about
Find out
that.
anything about the Black Wolf?
Yeah, I did. I'd read about him before, but I hadn't realized that was
Emotion number
who we were talking
32 loading.
about. His
Oh,
name was
shit.
Godin. Paul Godin. Huh? I found it.
This is
Thanks to
it.
his being called the Black Wolf after you.
This is what?
They made it
I've
to the
never
Black
heard of
Wolf.
him.
Yeah.
Who is he?
Paul
Oh.
On the
Gordon.
fringes of the Prussian court.
It's a
was
fucking guy
handsome,
named Paul
charming,
Gordon.
Dangerous, or so they say. He was variously rumored to have been a foreign prince, a Prussian spy, even an
A Black
assassin.
Wolf.
Since you were interested in him, I found out some things that are probably true. It said he came from abroad in the mid-1800s.
It's
I found
probably
out some things
bullshit.
that are
Who
probably
knows?
true.
This is where he came from.
No.
You might call them
And he was
alternative facts,
ruthlessly
but
ambitious. He probably found out who held the power, Bismarck, and offered his
Turns
services.
out it was the man.
Bismarck was a good judge of talent of that sort, anyway.
You know, you remind me of the man.
Oh no, here we go, Black Wolf.
What else do you know
She
about
already.
Oh,
She
oh,
already
okay,
asked
what else?
before.
Something remarkable. Bismarck was
Yeah,
not a
and
generous
now
man.
we're asking
he liked
more.
to string people along with promises, but rarely came through. He did for Godin, though. He gave him a royal title and
He
lands
for,
in 1863.
oh, for Gordon. Okay, for
was the last
Paul
person to
Gordon.
Well, how could he just disappear?
Right.
That's
Good
not
old
unusual.
Paul Gordon,
Back
the
then, we were
greatest
given a
German
title.
there ever was.
Your name and moved to a place where no one knew your past. So you
well,
could
he was
act
from
with impunity.
Bismarck, right? Or is,
Or be a pompous ass and get away with it.
Ooh, Papa's ass.
he
Paul
used that
Gordon.
as-
Bismarck,
Pompous
North
ass.
Dakota.
Find out what Godin is
Bismarck, North Dakota still throws Paul Gordon days
Yeah.
in the fall every year.
I have a competition to see who could play the best
You could
Paul
send away for a
Gordon.
copy of the entitlement deed.
They have Black
assuming
Wolf
it was
racing.
destroyed during one of the wars. Godin's new name would be on it.
Okay,
what's
that
his
does
name?
not
A
match
research
up with
permit
his
from the
mouth.
government to
Okay,
access
there we
those
go.
records, and they can be very hard to get. A lot of red tape.
Great.
What was his new name? Okay, his new name's gonna be like one of those
Red
guys
tape.
at the fucking.
What do
Yeah.
you know about Ludwig's hunting accident?
That's
Couple of
funny.
years ago, I was
Hunting is
introduced to this
funny.
great old man, a real old world farmer. Well, his grandfather
Real
was Richard
old
Horning,
world
Ludwig's equestrian.
farmer.
He told some great Ludwig stories. Sometimes I was lucky.
See the way she's
With
leaning?
women.
What?
Ha, ha, ha,
But Ludwig got terribly ill. That he had a fever and was
ha.
crazy.
He had a
The wolf had been
fever.
carrying a disease or that.
Burn
had
up.
gone south. Yeah, it's not so unusual. There were a lot of wolves in the Alps back then. The servants were really worried. Ludwig recovered. physically. Horning's grandfather said it was the fever that broke Ludwig's mind. That he was worse than ever after that.
Oh my god, are you still talking?
What?
Tell me more about the hunting
Worse
accident.
after the accident.
Ludwig always had been a very.
Why do we have to discuss this outside where it's clearly freezing?
Towards the end, he was even forced to have the servants.
I don't know, he's got a turtleneck, he's not bothered.
Is there like an anti-Ludwig brigade that's paroling the streets?
He would fly into a rage at the least mistake.
Must have been terrified of him.
Yes. Well,
We're back to the faulty lav
his
mic
grandfather
here.
felt sorry for
Back to
Ludwig,
Paul
and Ludwig
Gordon.
hated his own violence. He was always giving gifts to his servants to apologize.
Oh, baby, I did not mean to throw you out of the sleigh.
You mentioned that there were other reasons why Ludwig's servants feared him.
Ah, that's another of Horning's mysteries. There's a story about
Horny
a farmer-
mystery.
Horny
Yep.
mysteries.
Is that
Another
like a-
horny mystery.
It's
Next
like
time
an HBO
on
miniseries
Horny
that didn't go very
Mysteries.
good.
locked themselves in the single
Do 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 do.
David
do, do,
Duchovny
do, do, do,
hosts.
do, do.
They were awful. Well, the servants had
It's the
superstitious minds anyway. Some
branch
them
of
were
unsolved
just walked
mysteries
away.
they don't
What
like to
kind of
talk about.
sounds?
Yeah.
Horning's grandfather called them heartbreaking and ungodly. Maybe it was Wagner trying to
Oh.
sing.
Wagner.
That's part of the accent. You have
I
to
guess
add
that's all for
static
now.
when you say it.
Thanks for your help.
It's my pleasure. And if you ever want to talk again, just give me a call. I'll
Welcome to
Thanks.
Germany.
If you ever want to talk again,
Talk.
Alright.
Walk all the way back.
I don't want to miss one single step.
Why is this walking animation so goofy?
It's
Like,
so
how-
janky.
Something feels off about it.
It-
I can't place what
Yeah,
it is.
it looks like a
Somehow
stop motion.
they
like,
couldn't capture her actually walking. Well, it's
Yeah.
like every step she takes, it kind of goes backward a little bit. It's like she's
Oh, yeah,
slowly
yeah.
moonwalking
She's
forward.
kind of she's moonwalking. Yeah. It's like she's on a little conveyor belt. All right, we're going to Beirut.
Grüß Gott.
Who knew the Beirut was in Austria?
Wagner Museum?
Yeah, you're an American, aren't you? I'm afraid the house is closed this time of year.
Especially to
It will be open next
Americans.
month.
Crap.
I'm trying to figure out, does he have a really long
You are
ponytail?
interested in Wagner?
What?
Very
what?
interested. Very recently
No?
very interested.
Oh
Sure.
God.
Most
He's
of the
like a
house is closed for
lost
cleaning, but
Howard brother.
Yeah.
a few rooms are open.
Maybe
I
I
shouldn't
can
let you
talk to my
probably-
brother Ron.
If it is only you, you are alone, aren't you?
Endlessly.
Okay, that
That
is
is-
not something you want a
Yeah.
stranger to know.
No.
I am
very generous.
definitely alone and no one knows where I am and I will not be missed. Why do you ask?
New displays.
And it is the 90s. Cell phones aren't common, correct?
Shining night if I charge you.
Thanks, Georg. My name is Grace.
Hello.
Christ, his name is Georg.
Have a good time.
Georg.
Oh, that's better. Uh-huh.
Yeah. See, look, right on his... Oh, okay, that's his shirt's just open.
Oh.
The color I was
Holy
thinking.
shit. Somebody's gonna tell me that my favorite gum is coming back in
Wagner's
style.
Piano. On his piano, the maestro composed his later operas, including The Ring.
Oh God.
Or Ringu.
7
it's original.
days.
Richard Wagner.
Okay.
Or... Oh, God, I can't think of the name. No.
Franz Liszt composer
That's happened to
and
me like
Cosima
6
Wagner's
times, Mr.
father.
Anders.
Listomania. Like a ride, like a
Almost,
rider.
Jackie.
Sofa.
Oh, good, more things to
The
read.
death
Yay!
of Wagner. On Ash Wednesday, 1883,
Where's his fucking death
Wagner
mask?
suffered a heart
Yeah,
attack
really.
in a Venetian gondola on
We're
the way
gonna
to Saint
collect
Michel.
them pretty soon.
His wife and the gondolier carried him into a church where he regained consciousness. Wagner died 4 days
They asked
later
for
on
goofy
the sofa.
Calliope music to be playing the entire time.
It's like Calliope funeral music.
There it
There
is.
we go.
Wagner's death mask.
Death hand.
And a hand, apparently.
Wagner's.
That was all that was
Menos.
left of him.
Wagner was a big fan of the Munsters.
He was buried with his lover. Get it?
Oh,
It's
boo.
rather simple.
Sick.
Boo.
The stuff Wagner composed here.
He was endlessly alone.
Wagner's desk. Exactly as it was on the day he died.
Oh yeah, you can tell because there's nobody at it because they were out fucking skiing.
It's a letter from a Monsieur Beaujolais, dated September 1881.
Is this
Looks like
Iron
he's
Maiden?
Outline for a
acoustics and
padded
sound
toilet
waves
seat.
and
Oh,
crystals.
yeah. Okay.
Wasn't Wagner's Bayreuth Theater already built? Why would Wagner be worrying about acoustics?
What?
I don't know. That's fascinating.
Certainly
like
a
an
mystery worth
architectural
exploring.
drawing.
A horny
Theater.
mystery.
The Wittelsbacher Theater of München. Every
You
square
right.
inch is measured.
Looks like it says Wickelodian up there.
Probably.
It seems that Wagner planned a theater with slime buckets. I don't get this.
Great patron himself.
We have a horny mystery for you tonight on Wickelodian.
And I still can't think of the name of the guy that reminds me of. Goddamn.
Oh boy, thank you.
Ludwig as the classical Greek hero.
Fuck.
Kind of what's the guy's name, like Werner whatever
A
from that
portrait given
70s
as
show?
a gift from Ludwig to Wagner.
I never really watched that.
I think you're making things up
Neither
now.
did I.
June 10th, 1881, Munich
Then
residence.
yes.
Great friend.
I am writing to you in the middle of the night. My blood is pounding too wildly for sleep. Tonight's performance,
This
how
is-
can I describe it?
This
I am
is
unsure
a
whether to be
Winger
terrified or
song,
thrilled.
written
Perhaps
as
I
a-
even feel
as a note.
hopeful.
I'm
If it is
writing to
hope,
you.
you have given it to me, my friend, for the first time in years.
Blood is
We
bound.
must speak.
No.
Something happened during the music
We're
tonight.
not
but I
quite
must have your
so
absolute
knowledgeable
confidence.
about Winger.
As you love me,
Sorry
come
about
at
that.
once. Your devoted king, Ludwig.
Turn
Whose
around.
death mask is that now?
July 1882. Great
See,
and
whatever.
beloved king.
That's
Monsieur
not
Beaujolais
Winger.
and I have finished the diagram.
No, but it
We
all
checked the
works.
figures many times, and Monsieur is confident that it will work.
We checked the
identical
figures
fixtures
many
are to be
times, and
made from the
M is
diagram and placed in the
confident
theater
that it will
exactly as
work.
specified. I'm sending the diagram
8
with your
identical
permission.
fixtures
Before
are to be
Postmodern Lady Gaga
made
song,
from the
maybe.
diagram and
Your
placed
own
in the theater
Wagner.
exactly as specified.
Whose death mask is that?
Yo mama.
Ludwig's
Well, that's
death
Ludwig's
mask.
death mask. Who's? Oh,
They
wait.
took multiple
wasn't Ludwig's
angles.
death mask? Apparently.
Glenn
Are there
Howerton.
multiple?
Thank you. Thanks, babe.
Dennis
Appreciate
Reynolds.
it.
That's who it reminds me of.
No idea
That's
who that
it.
is, but
Yep.
okay.
For those of you
These are
listening at
production
home,
designs.
that's called a
I
non
don't see anything that
sequitur.
looks like those wolf paintings in Sonstein, though.
I still don't know what that is, but okay. Here he is riding a moth or some shit
These
in
are
a fantasy
production
world.
Designs. I don't see anything
Ooh,
that looks like those
holographic
wolf paintings
first
in
edition.
Sonstein, though.
Maybe this is like a how-to on how to solve a case or something. Like, they were really worried about realism, and
costumes.
so they thought, okay, we'll have her go to every museum in Austria.
This
We'll have
must
her
be a
talk to
model of
every
Wagner's own
person in
theater
Austria,
here in
and
Bayreuth.
somehow she's going to find information that pertains to this case.
It can't just
That
fall
one
in
actually
your
looks like
lap.
That one actually looked like a real photograph of a thing, like rather than
Of a thing?
like rather than like a 3D object.
Okay. Oh my
I wish just in the background maybe some 3D werewolves were like wandering through here, you know? Like at least we
Right.
get to witness them a little bit.
What
Hey,
is
Georg.
that?
Wagner souvenirs. Don't think I need any of
Georgi,
those.
Georg.
How's it Georgian, Georg?
What, are people not allowed to look?
Cosima Wagner's journal. It's locked up for preservation.
Oh, look,
Preservation.
behind them is a signed Wagner poster from one of the nights that he played.
Why does every male German sound like a pompous cat? It's locked up for preservation. You cannot have
In
it.
the atmosphere of the maestro while I compose.
While I compose.
This
Yeah.
a new arrangement. One of Wagner's pieces.
For the Bayreuth Opera?
Wait, you're
What?
composing one of Wagner's pieces? I don't.
Apparently.
I
He's
think he did
arranging.
that already.
Composition, conduct.
Well, that got awkward really fast. Okay.
Is
Hey,
there much of a call for
you ever heard of
conductors
a
in Europe?
Black Wolf?
Ask my brother. He is the conductor for the Munich Opera.
Well, that's convenient.
Munich
Does that mean you
Opera.
get free opera tickets?
Yes. I get a week's pass to the Opernfestspiele, the opera festival in Munich. It starts in a few months.
Hope I'm still around to see it.
Are you kidding?
I
Okay,
hope you don't
so
die either.
I think we just found out that Grace has leukemia.
I'd love that.
That explains
If
the
I'm still
music.
in Germany, I'll call you, all right?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, great.
So does this happen a lot in
Tell
adult
me about
people's
Wagner.
lives? They just pick up and move to Germany for a few fucking months?
He spent
On a
most of
whim?
his life
Well, I
trying
mean,
to
if you
convince
work in a
rich
bookstore,
Parklands
you
Yeah,
can do that.
clearly.
Unfortunately,
You're making the
he
big
had
bucks
expensive
there.
tastes. You see, he believed that someone of his genius deserved to live well. Can't argue with that.
But Ludwig II supported
Really?
him, didn't he?
Yeah, sure, but Ludwig came along very late in Wagner's life. By then,
Oh,
he had
good.
already been run out of
I've been
Venice
waiting
and,
the entire game for the
most
patronage
major cities
talk
became-
here.
Yeah, really.
Ludwig saved him. And the music.
Okay, so do you know anything
Ludwig
about
ever did.
18th century horse husbandry? Because that's what I really want to know about.
Do you know anything about that letter from Wagner to Ludwig in the display case? The one
Pretty
about
hot,
the
huh?
diagram?
Ah. No.
I want to put that in my pocket and just show that to everyone who tries to talk to me. Ah! No.
If he was worried about any theater, you would think it would have been his own theater, here, in Bayreuth.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that was my point there.
Yep.
Have you ever heard about the letter that Ludwig wrote to the Munich conductor in 1882?
I believe
telling
his
him to
name
prepare for a
was
new
John
Wagner
Jacob
opera?
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
You're full of surprises.
Have you ever
American.
driven across
What do
the
you know
city
about
to
it?
see Ludwig II's museum? Because
Have you ever seen a
No,
grown
nothing.
man naked?
It's like a treasure map, you know.
Do you like
Probably
gladiator
complete fairy
movies?
tale, but it does make you wonder.
Oh,
Those-
No
those-
idea what it could
those-
refer to? Maybe something that Wagner was working on with Ludwig?
If there was,
makes me wonder about
There's
dental
no place.
care in Austria with
except
that
perhaps in the
fucking train
rooms of
tunnel
unemployed
he
musicians.
calls teeth there.
It's a very
Have you ever heard about
David
the wolf panels in the
Letterman-esque.
Singers Hall at Neuschwanstein?
What the fuck are the wolf panels at the Cedars Hall at Neuschwanstein? I don't know. I guess I just made that one up. I'm sorry.
Apparently-
Georg. I just
We
just
were
wanted to
paying
catch you off
attention.
guard.
don't be sad, Georg.
The wolf panels. Ah, my brother thinks I am crazy because of all my theories.
What theories?
Watch.
I will
Battlestar
mount you
Galactica.
right now if you don't.
There was a lost opera. A lost Wagner
You see, the
opera.
ancient
Find it.
aliens
To a conductor,
created
this would
wolf
be like finding King Tut's
There
societies.
there really are no Cylons in the entire thing. No,
treasure. If it ever existed,
it is in fact a clever cloning conspiracy.
You see, Rosebud was a fucking red herring. Rosebud was actually.
I'm curious. Is
No.
there any other information that points
I
to
don't
the
believe
lost
it.
opera besides Ludwig's letter and the wolf panels?
Oh, he's gonna hit her.
Yeah.
It's
No.
nothing.
With an accordion.
I'm not even supposed to have seen it.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
You see, my brother says that Wagner was too egotistical to have produced a lost opera. If he was working on something new,
How can I-
if the person in Bayreuth would have heard
What?
about it.
How
On the
can you
other
be
hand,
too
it was
egotistical
in
to
Ludwig's
make a
character
lost
to have
opera?
wanted a private opera.
But it wouldn't have been private.
What do these?
Ludwig's
What
letter
do
shows
words
he intended
mean?
it to be played in
I
Munich.
have lost understanding of
But it would get
English.
so far without Wagner telling others. Why keep it a secret?
I'm just staring at the little
Maybe
face
there
in
was
the
a very
corner
good
now.
reason
Just
for
it's singing to me. It's like
Like,
it's like the lost Wagnerian opera down there.
Well, yeah.
That
What the
picture in
fuck
the
is
corner
that?
Isn't a 3D werewolf.
Oh
It's the
man,
beast within.
I would be
here we
so
go.
disappointed.
Maybe we can go annoy Goethe some more.
Maybe we can go back in
sorry
time
again
and
about-
erase our knowledge of this.
Hey, sorry again about pestering you while you were fucking.
I'm back.
I
Mourning
can't even
the...
think of words. Mourning your lover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just whatever.
Gerda.
Yes.
I'm better than you.
That's it.
Even with the hair toss there, that's exactly what she said.
Sorry.
Never mind. Do you have any idea where I could get a government research permit? I don't have time for a lot of red tape.
I've decided I want to become a German archaeologist.
Things very fast.
I've decided
Oh yeah,
to
we
change
keep them in
careers
the
very
third drawer
quickly.
from the left.
I don't have time to sit around. Too much to do.
Then move.
I have to get
With my
a special
on-the-go
work
lifestyle.
Tampax is the brand for me.
Permit. The saddest trench coat ever.
You know, the fact that they've got this whole plot line involving operas makes that music even more inexcusable. Like, you know, other better music exists. Why?
Do you think like the writers like Jane Jensen and people like passed by the tester environment and saw them just giggling all the time and they were like, oh, they get along so well, like they didn't even question the fact that they might be giggling at the overwrought
Yes.
music?
Yes, I do.
I was wondering if you changed your mind about
I was
telling me
kept
where
awake
Gabriel is.
last
It's
night
really
just
important.
thinking that.
Sorry.